So there is Sept's lone Catholic church. Apparently it's very old, so again, I'm sure all my ancestors were baptized and married there. It's at a roundabout here. On the road off to the left there goes to the cemetery. Another road off to the right. So this is kind of a juncture for the whole city. There's another road there where Clint is. The road goes down there, so all the roads intersect to the church here. Another road there. And there's people going up to the Orthodox Mass, Orthodox Church. There's one up the road there on the left. But the church is in excellent condition for its age, so it's got to be a sizable minority of Catholics still here to have it fixed up. We're in the church's grotto. A few elderly people here lighting candles. It's really pleasant, really well kept up. Well, this has been redone. I mean, you've even got nice benches here. That massive old building's off in the distance, which I'm not sure how old it is, but it looks really old. This is probably the Eastern Orthodox Church in Sept. I wonder if this is... Yeah, could have been a Protestant church at one point. Well, I'm standing in the Sept cemetery. There's in the central part. A lot of Germans buried here. It's a big area, but there's a lot of area that it doesn't have tombstones off over here. So this might be the oldest part of the cemetery. So there may be Schreiers and Franks and Hoffmans buried there, but there's nothing to see. But it's a very peaceful area. Catholic Church is that way. We're on the highest point in the city, so you look over here and you can see land way off in the distance, so it's quite pretty. Off in the distance is Ukraine. That town is in Ukraine. So it's making me think of when we saw my great-great-grandpa Josef Schreier's grave in Radway, how peaceful it was, a nice flat, well, rolling hill area, and this is in Sept. Looks very similar landscape. So I'll go look some more. This grave, we could make out a Maria Hoffman. Maria Hoffman, which is the wife of my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, Wolfgang Schreier. This is a Hoffman as well, although it's got two ends instead of one. Can't quite make out the first one, but Hoffman's down there. And the Lutheran records have Hoffman with one N. So we're about to leave the cemetery and head back to the bus to drive to Ukraine. Patting the cemetery one last time. That mausoleum in the middle is German. It's quite impressive. Yeah, that's the bells from the Catholic Church. The family name was Beile, B-E-I-L-L-E, I think. Very nice cemetery. Church is back that way down the road.
Haben Sie die Thomaschecks gefunden? Ist Thomaschek.
So we're in central Sept now. Another Orthodox church.
Do we have one of these trays? No, I don't have the one of a hungry. I don't know what happens. If you find another one, you know.
Einige haben gefragt, wenn wir vom Friedhof runtergekommen sind, war rechts so eine große Ruine. Was das war. Ursprünglich war das Kaserne, später eine Behindertenschule, Behindertenheim.
So as we came down from the cemetery, on the right is sort of a ruin. It used to be for the military, and then after it became a home for handicapped.
Interessant ist noch, dass in der Zeit des Koreakrieges in diesem Gebäude Kinder und Waisenkinder vom Krieg hierher gebracht wurden. Hier, von Korea. Im Krieg.
So during the Korean War, children were sent here from in that camp there.
Wir wissen nicht, was mit diesen Kindern passiert ist. Es gibt im Ort nur 2 Spuren. 2 Buben sind beim Schwimmen, beim Baden im Sept-Fluss, waren wir über den großen Sept-Fluss ertrunken und denen ihre Gräber sind noch da. Sonst ist von Koreanern nichts geblieben.
From all the Korean children that were sent here, 2 drowned, and their graves are still there by the big river that we're going across. And from all of the others, there's no trace of them. So don't know what happened.
So, und jetzt langsam die Pässe suchen, ja?
Get the passports ready.
Das sind alles diese LKWs, die heute nicht fahren dürfen und gestern, und die warten für die Erdfertigung für morgen.
So I don't know if you people all realize that Sundays trucks cannot drive here. So they're parked, they're waiting until they can start driving again.
Obwohl die Sowjetunion mit Rumänien ja kommunistisches Bruderland gab, oder waren, sich nannten, hat über 600 Kilometer Ukraine.
So this is part of a beech tree forest. Bukovina means land under beech trees. Very tall, thin trees. The main train station in Chenoweth. Built about 100 years ago.
Till 1944 it was a theology faculty.
Questa tesi 1944 roku відомою de facto